have a special guest for us today, guys. My friend Vicky. Say hello.
Hi.
So I'm gonna have her as my audience today to tell you guys about a God wink. So I could explain the whole God wink to her, and let's see if she believes it or not. So this morning, debating where to go to have an appointment with God with my husband. Like, I was taking it so seriously, like, God, where can I go so my husband can hear from you, so you can give him some kind of comfort, because he has like so much pressures on him, that what can I do as his wife to provide him some relief and let you know that he's with you. So I debated all these books on my electronic book reader. You see them, all these different books. Debating. God, where did I go to hear from you with my husband, right? But right up before that appointment with God, my husband took a phone call from somebody. And at the end of the phone call, I said, honey, we fear no one. My exact words, fear no one. And honestly, I just felt like God was the one giving me those words to speak to him. So I finally picked a book. This one called God's Promises. It's just a bunch of Bible verses. So look at the Bible verse that showed up. It said, the Lord is my light and the one who saves me. It says, I fear no one.
That's right. And that's what you said.
That's what I said. The Lord protects my life. I am afraid of no one.
That's right.
So that's what I call for my words to my husband 15 minutes or so before having this appointment with God. How could it show up in this huge book of all these Bible verses filled for the words that I just spoke to him, my exact words to show up in this book? I fear no one.
That's it.
Was that God?
It probably was.
Probably. That was not
Definitely.
God.
Okay. Definitely it was God.
Right. So that's the God wink that I'm trying to teach you guys about. That everything lines up a little bit too perfect to say, oh, that's just a coincidence that you said that and it showed up in this book. And of all the books that you decided to read, why would it show up in that one, that chapter, that, that you decided to read with your husband? Me praying to God, saying, please let my husband hear from you today. And I just got so excited. I say, see there, honey, fear no one. That's God's message to us. That's our testimony to the world, guys, that we're rolling with God, the King of Kings, baby. Who do we need to fear if he's in control?
No one.
No one.
Or nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Our God is in control of everything and everyone. It's just for us to start learning his voice. So me praying over all these books, God, where would you want me to go so I can hear from you today? And honestly, I'm about to head back to the U.S. to tackle our business there. Don't worry about it. To tackle our business there. And where am I going with? A renewed courage.
That's right. That's right. Renewed.
Yeah, because this is definitely him, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he will find these little ways. He plants all these little things all over the place, like you, with such a special wink to me the other day with the tissue box and the really extra soft.
Yeah.
And for me to be seated at that place, because I debated, where do I go to do this work? And for you to call me as I'm there, for him to take my eyes directly to that box, saying, Nikki, I want you to be extra soft.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was just him. So thank you for that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling me at that moment. And have God to reveal that special message to me, that that's the person he's calling me to be, extra soft and loving and merciful, granting everybody the grace that we who mess up all day, who are we to hold forgiveness from anybody? Yeah.
But it's human.
It's human.
It's very human.
Yeah, and just going.
I agree with you, but the winks, everybody's week isn't the same.
Right.
So, and everybody's level isn't the same.
Right.
So, but what I tell people, when you feel that movement inside yourself, and you keep coming back to that same vibration, then you know God's trying to talk to you.
Exactly.
And don't try to deny it. It may not be what you want to hear.
Right.
See, that's the thing, people, it's not what you want to hear, but he'll make you hear it.
Right.
One way or another.
Right.
Is how I see those winks.
Right.
If you miss it, then he'll be a big shakeup.
Right. Exactly. But he always knows the best. So the wiser Nikki knows to be obedient to God. To God, whatever you want me to do. You want me to be extra soft? No problem. You want me to be extra strong and go and tackle this business in the U.S.? No problem. I know you're with me all the way. So
Absolutely.
Just learning his voice and being obedient and staying faithful to him.
Yeah, most importantly.
Trying to do whatever it is he asks us to do. And doing it with love and joy and peace. And being his light in the world. like
Thank
you so
you.
beautifully do. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. It's been such a blessing meeting you.
More of a blessing for me. Don't let her fool you. It was more of a blessing for me to meet her, because it's hard to find people who appreciate the faith of God, but then they say it. A lot of people appreciate it, but they hide it. They just keep it quiet, even though they may have a message for someone, but they don't know how to give the message.
Right.
So when she tells you she should be quiet, she really shouldn't, because you encourage other people to be loud about it.
Yes.
And maybe come clearer in the message that God has for them.
Yeah, you just gave me a lot of goosebumps.
So yeah, but it's true.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. The world is getting darker and darker, so we have to get brighter and brighter.
Thank you very
Spread
much.
this message that
Yeah.
he wants to be in our home, he wants to be in our business, he wants to be everything that we're doing. Even a little gesture, like you brought me this coffee this morning. I'm so in love with you because I'm missing this cappuccino coffee. So thank you, thank you,
Yes,
thank
you're
you.
quite welcome.
Thank you. See the love of
That's
God.
the
I have
smallest.
special coffee and special donuts.
Yeah. Actually, not so special donuts, but
Yes, they are. To my son.
yeah,
He's
I
fantastic.
hope he enjoys them.
Yeah.
So she's right. It's the winks.
Yeah.
You gotta catch on.
Yeah, so the book is coming soon, guys. Rolling with God on the daily, every moment, every hour. I want to seek in God 24/7. What would He have us to do?
Yes.
And just rolling with Him and fearing no one, being at peace,
Thank
joy,
you.
love, all for His glory.
And when you watch the podcast, ask yourself, what does God want me to do? Really ask yourself and think on it
That's a good
before
one.
you move forward.
That's a good one. What would God have me to do here?
Yes.
Peace out.
Peace out.